you work with many clowns in France and everywhere.
Yes.
Many different places in the world, and you've worked with clowns here in Taiwan too. What do you find? What are the differences that you find, or the characteristic you find with the clown here in Taiwan, in the medical clowns or clowns?
Well, I haven't gotten to see the clowns in the hospital,
Yeah.
so I've only seen the clowns here in the studio. And what is the difference? The difference is they're here in Taiwan. They're very fast learners, and I find that the skill level is extremely high. It's much higher than the other countries that I've been in. At their experience level, their theatrical skills are more sophisticated than a similar experience level in France or in England or even the United States. So it's a joy to work with. If I was going to talk about Taiwanese clowns based on the small sample that I've seen, they have a great, here the clowns have a great physicality. It's not a verbal, they can perform verbal clowning, but they're immediately into movement, and they're not afraid of moving and being funny physically and using physical comedy. What else? What's the difference between the clowns? I find that the clowns here avoid. There's a trap that clowns sometimes fall into, is they think too much. This is a big problem in France because the French the French students or the French clowns are often afraid of being ridiculous, and so they're censoring themselves, and they start to think too much. Very surprisingly, here, that's not a problem. It's not a problem for the women, and it's not a problem for the men. If they, when we use the word stupid, it's a compliment for a clown, because that's where the comedy comes from. And I find that the Taiwanese clowns here that I've seen to be fearless as far as that goes, and to avoid the psychological, go more towards the physical, and they're not afraid. They're not thinking too much. They're not censoring themselves. They're playing on a theatrical level.
Do you have any words or phrases or message that you want to send to the Dr. Red Nose in Taiwan? Or
well, I would say to Dr. Red Nose that I'm very impressed. Both Lori and I are very impressed with the association and the quality of people that work for the association, and in the bureau, and in the company. The clowns that came up from the South, the artistic level is very high. The emotional engagement is very high. They're wonderful together. They're very supportive of each other, including the office. The office is implicated. They're curious. They're enthusiastic. And this is a fabulous facility. I would love to have a facility like this. And no, we'll continue the good work. I think it's fabulous.